6-3 Vikings are only a game behind the Packers in the NFC North. Which team wins, Cowboys or Vikes? What are y'all saying? I don't even understand you. Mixed bag there.
Believe it or not, this particular week, I'm going to pick the Cowboys to win this game. I think that, listen, I'm just one of those who believes that Kirk Cousins is allergic to prosperity. I think that going into Dallas, nationally televised Sunday night against that defense, particularly with the questionable, if not outright, omission of Thielen, who may not play in Sunday's game, I think that puts them at a disadvantage. Now, Dalvin Cook is something special. His brother is dynamite. He can ball. And obviously Zimmer giving him the football and allowing him to run goes a long way for them, because when he runs the football effectively, it opens things up for Kirk Cousins. We understand that. But on the road in Dallas, I think Dallas is going to be ready for that. And I think Dallas's defensive game plan is going to be to dare Cousins to beat them. They're going to put the heat on him. I think they're going to apply pressure. Lawrence and the crew, they're going to get to him, especially now Michael Bennett is there. They're going to get pressure on him. I think offensively they'll score enough points. They'll score over 20, 24 points or something like that. But I think defensively they're going to put a hat on Kirk Cousins. They're going to shake him up, and he's not going to be able to overcome that. I'm predicting that the Dallas Cowboys will win this game somewhere along the lines of 27-20.
I think it's going to be a close game. I like the Vikings to win. If it was the playoffs, I would take the Cowboys, actually, because I don't believe in Kirk Cousins under pressure. I do believe in Dak Prescott under pressure. When you look at the way things have been going for the Cowboys, they're actually getting healthy on defense right now, which has been an issue, and you mentioned Michael Bennett's presence there now, but they have not shown the ability to stop the run this year at all. And you brought him up, Stephen A. Dalvin Cook is the truth, and especially opens up play action opportunity for Kirk Cousins in a way that makes Cousins just a very good quarterback. I know what you mean. In a close game, you like Dak, and if it was the playoffs, I would, but this not being the playoffs, the NFC East being wide open, the pressure not quite on Dallas as though it's a playoff game. I like the Vikings in a close one. I think Dalvin Cook will be the difference, not just the yards he picks up, but what he allows Kirk Cousins and the offense to do, even with Thielen hurt.
I guess I'll chime in on this.
Of course you will.
I really do think Michael Bennett made a big difference for that defense. And with his ability to just put constant pressure on quarterbacks, but also his leadership to make sure the other guys, who they have some very talented guys, are going to be on point and having pass rush plans and really bottle up Kirk Cousins. And with Kirk Cousins under pressure, I think that he's been playing really well football right now. But I think that when it comes down to it this week, if they can put pressure on Kirk Cousins and bottle up that run, because Dalvin Cook is a rock star, but if you get an early lead and you take the running game away, make them one-dimensional, I see the Cowboys winning this game.
There's nothing that tells us the Dallas Cowboys can't put pressure on Kirk Cousins. That's my point. It's not a question of if the Cowboys are going to apply pressure. They're going to apply pressure. I don't give a damn if it's with their front four. They're going to blitz them all day. They are going to make sure that they challenge Kirk Cousins and they challenge his mettle. You see what I'm saying? We're going to get to you. We're going to put a hat on you. Even when we don't sack you, we're going to make sure we hit you. Okay? Let's see how you know that. That's what you do. That's what you do all the time. So it's real. And tell me this, and tell our audience this. It's the truth, isn't it? Y'all look at certain quarterbacks and y'all go like this. This fresh meat. We're going to put a hat on him all day long. This brother's going to fold. Now, there's some guys you can hit all day, and they love it because they're football players and they can take it. And then there are other guys, it's like, we going to get him. I mean, even if he hears footsteps, he's going to quiver. It's the truth, isn't it?
There's definitely quarterbacks out there that, if you put pressure on them, they're going to fold. It's just the way it is. I mean, I feel like every quarterback you put pressure on them, they change a little bit. But there are a couple guys who really rise to the occasion and kind of get hit and smile.
Right.
Very few of those, though. The Tom Brady's that sometimes you hit him and he has a look in his eyes. It's like, oh. Okay.
I think the game is going to be close. I think that depending on how things unfold, like the timing of it may make the difference. I brought up a lot on this show. Lamar Jackson needs to pass on early downs in order to open things up, right? I think in this game what you're looking for early is can Dalvin Cook get cooking? If he can, Kirk Cousins will have a good game, especially as the game progresses, and you got to do something about Dalvin Cook. That opens stuff up. But if Dalvin Cook doesn't get cooking early, then I like the Cowboys. My prediction is you can't really stop this guy.
Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for live